What's going on, everybody? It is April 15th. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe. So if there's one thing that I want to say I do like out of everything going on right now, it's that celebrities are losing a lot of their value. Not that I think they had much value before. I think they're a bunch of court jesters. They are supposed to be here to entertain us when they've been trying to spend the past at least decade trying to lecture us. I'm sick of it. A lot of people are sick of it. But one thing that's been nice is people are starting to see these clowns for the hacks that they really are. A bunch of babies, a bunch of crybabies, whiners, sitting there running around crying in their $1 million mansions while they're sitting by their luxurious pools. No one's got time for it. No one wants to hear it. And they've been getting a lot of backlash. Here's another one here. Drew Barrymore has cried every day trying to homeschool her kids because what's she usually doing? Running around in Hollywood, barely ever probably with her kids. But, now she's got to homeschool them. Woe is me. One person that has no time or cares for these people is once again every man's celebrity, Ricky Gervais, as he bashes them again because they just won't shut up. And he says, I just don't want to hear it. So I just want to go over this because I enjoyed this, and I always like hearing from the guys. So if you don't know what happened, he had a big Golden Globe speech where he just kind of slammed celebrities because they use their little platforms to talk politics, and no one cares. And he got up there and said, "Shut up, take your award, shut up, and get the hell off the stage." And he was totally right for doing it. And he's been bashing them ever since. I'm sure he's doing it for reasons, probably because he knows that it gets him press and people like it. But I like the opinion enough, so I'll go over it. Because I like seeing celebrity culture crash. I do. Because I'm sick of them giving political opinions when these people, all they did was sit in art classes or acting classes. Most of these people, if they even went to college, got theater degrees. Like, I don't give a damn what somebody that studied theater history has to say about economics or any kind of political policy, because they're all morons. They're narcissists and they're crybabies. And it's really nice to see them lose a lot of their stage, and hopefully it'll carry over when all this is done. So Ricky Gervais has some choice words for rich celebrities who are complaining about being at home in their multi-million-dollar mansions. The 58-year-old comedian took notice of stars that have been reacting negatively to being in isolation to stop everything that's going on right now. Ellen DeGeneres returned to her talk show from home, where she caught backlash for joking that it's like being in prison. Meanwhile, Sam Smith and Kelly Ripa got emotional during video interviews where they talk about the struggles of staying at home. In a new interview with The Sun, Gervais pulled no punches in lambasting the affluent celebrities for struggling under the new conditions. And this is what he had to say. And this is a very good answer, I thought. So he said, "After this is over, I never want to hear people moaning about the welfare state again. I never want to hear people moaning about nurses again. Or porters," he explained. "These people are doing 14-hour shifts and not complaining, wearing masks and being left with sores after risking their own health and family's health selflessly. But when I see someone complaining about being in a mansion with a swimming pool, and honestly, I just don't want to hear it." After his seemingly angry rant, the comedian pivoted to a lighter tone, noting that he's doing fine as he's always been an introvert. "I don't go out much anyway, and there's always too much booze in the house. It's always been the 6 p.m. watershed for as long as I remember. Obviously, I am looking at a watch," he joked. Jarvis explained that despite the fame, success, and money he's earned today, he remembers the humble beginnings that he came from, noting that he had no money growing up. "I didn't have any until I was 40. He was especially grateful for his hardworking mother, who says made sure his family wanted for nothing except cash," which is, I think, something that a lot of people can relate to. Unlike celebrities who think, everyone is doing well. The biggest thing that's been exposed here is how out of touch they are with common people. Okay, they first off, most of them see you as a piece of trash, someone that's not even good enough to lick their boots. In all honesty, Anyone that's followed comic book culture, and I've been covering these comic book roasts for a long time, should know that, because they look at you like a piece of filth. They regularly say, screw fans. We don't give a damn about you. If you don't like it, don't buy my book. Now, please, what can I do to get you to buy this book? It's no, if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book. Don't follow me on social media then. Don't come look at me. You don't have to. Okay? People are following these people, because they want to see what they're doing, and then they're using their platforms to try to influence people. It's the wrong attitude to take. It's like no one would be following you if you weren't, in this movie or doing this thing. So they just want to sit there and they want to go after people, tell people what their opinions are, and lecture people all day. And people get sick of it. And one thing that's nice about Ricky Gervais is he's got some self-awareness, and it's really done well for him. His value as a celebrity has went up big time. He's been doing well. He could be doing this for a lot of reasons like that to boost up his own value as a celebrity. But either way, it's still nice to see all these clowns get bashed. And it's nice to see him get a lot of coverage for doing it. The media's been picking this up a lot. They've been trashing celebrities a little bit. And it's kind of funny to see, because usually they prop them up as gods and saviors that, can do no wrong. And because the news cycle is so slow right now, they've been turning on them like an eat your own situation. And it's been funny to watch. Anyway, continuing on. Men worked hard and women worked miracles, he told the outlet, because when my dad finished his work, that was his own time. But my mom didn't stop working. Women didn't stop working. Carers didn't stop working. All the women in my family were carers in some respect. So, continues on. This is hardly the first time that Gervais has used his platform as a celebrity to tear into fellow actors and actresses. In January, he hosted the Golden Globes for the 5th time and made no bones about criticizing the Hollywood elite at the event. He even called out the many stars in the room for their relationship with large corporations like Apple, Amazon, and Disney. That's a really good point, too. Celebrities are hypocrites. Big time. They'll sit there and lecture you, tell you, we gotta save the climate. And what they'll do is they'll go do a speech somewhere, and they'll take private jets there and back over and over again. I remember one of my favorite examples is Leonardo DiCaprio was going to give a speech on climate stuff, and he took a private jet there and back. And then I believe during it he talked about people flying and stuff like that. It's just really funny. These people are trash, and I like seeing them get called out. I really do. I wish they would just try to entertain people and leave it at that. They can have some opinions, but all they do is sit there and lecture over and over again. And seeing them, whine about being stuck at home all the time when they've got pools, they're living in huge compounds with gigantic walls. It's really, shut up. No one wants to hear from you right now. And I hope people never forget it. I really do. These celebrities of the past 15 years have been terrible. And I'd like to see them fall from grace. And because really the age of celebrity is over. No one cares about celebrities anymore. Celebrities don't sell movies anymore. It's all about the franchise. No one cares about them. Okay, gone are the days where they would get millions of dollars, 20 to 30 to 40 million of dollars to make a movie. Because no one cares about them. You can cast anybody, any no-name now, because nobody gives a damn about them. And that's one of the nice things about the internet, is the internet has pretty much destroyed them. It's all about the internet person now. No one gives a damn about big, pompous celebrities. And I like seeing Gervais smash him down. Maybe this is a smart move by him because it keeps him relevant, I do like him, though. I kind of think he's sincere when he's doing this. I really do. He could be fooling me. Who knows? But either way, I like seeing stuff like this. So I like making videos on it. Anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. What do you think? Do you think the age of celebrity will be over when all this is done? I'd like to hear from you. Also, share the video. That would be really cool of you. Throw a like up. That would be very cool of you. Make sure you're still subscribed, by the way. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that, and subscribe if you're new.